A body in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted upon by an external force. This is Newton's first law of motion, often called the law of inertia. It describes the natural tendency of objects to maintain their state of motion unless influenced by an outside force. This principle laid the foundation for classical mechanics. To myself, I am only a child playing on the beach, while vast oceans of truth lie undiscovered before me. This quote reflects Newton's intellectual humility. Despite his groundbreaking discoveries, he saw himself as only scratching the surface of a much larger, more profound reality. It conveys his recognition of the infinite nature of knowledge and the mysteries still left to explore. My powers are ordinary. Only my application brings me success. Newton downplayed his natural abilities, attributing his success to hard work and perseverance rather than innate genius. This saying highlights his belief in the value of diligence and focus over mere talent. It is the weight, not numbers of experiments that is to be regarded. Newton emphasized the quality of experiments rather than the quantity. He believed that meaningful, well-designed experiments were far more valuable than simply conducting numerous ones without careful thought. This reflects his emphasis on precision and thoroughness in scientific inquiry. The motions which the planets now have could not spring from any natural cause alone, but were impressed by an intelligent agent. Newton often pointed to divine involvement in the universe's order and workings. This quote suggests that he believed the initial motions of the planets were the result of a creator's design, not purely natural causes. His view blends his scientific insights with his theological beliefs. In experimental philosophy, propositions gathered from phenomena by induction should be considered either exactly or very nearly true, notwithstanding any contrary hypotheses that may be imagined, till other phenomena occur, by which they may be made more accurate, or liable to exceptions. Newton is advocating the use of inductive reasoning, drawing general conclusions from specific observations as a basis for scientific truth, until new evidence or phenomena suggest modifications or corrections. This was central to his scientific method and his approach to the development of theories. The description of right lines and circles, upon which geometry is founded, belongs to mechanics. Newton recognized that geometry and mathematics were abstract representations of physical reality, often relying on mechanical processes to manifest in the real world. This quote shows his understanding of the interconnectedness between theoretical math and practical science. I consider my greatest accomplishment to be lifelong curiosity. Though this exact quote is often attributed to Newton, it encapsulates his tireless pursuit of knowledge. Newton sought his curiosity as his most valuable trait, driving him to continually explore and question the workings of the natural world. Every particle of matter in the universe attracts every other particle with a force inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. This is a simplified description of Newton's law of universal gravitation, one of his most significant contributions to science. This law explains how gravity works not only on Earth but throughout the entire universe, governing the motion of planets, stars, and galaxies. To explain all nature is too difficult a task for any one man or even for any one age. Newton understood the vastness of scientific inquiry and the limits of human understanding within a single lifetime. He emphasized the importance of collective effort over time to uncover the workings of nature, suggesting that each generation builds on the discoveries of the past.